What's up, you guys? Slim here, Team Symmetry, here to bring you guys an episode of Slim Chat today. This idea just kind of came to me in the last couple of days. I've been noticing that some channels are, retiring or not uploading as many videos. They are, they're having a really hard time here on YouTube, and, it hurts me a lot because these are channels that I myself have gone to for advice, I've looked up to, and they all had, a role in helping me get to where I am today. And it got me thinking, why is it that for some channels this is so hard? Because I got to be straight up honest with you guys. Finding content is easy. And I'm going to get into that. I know people are going to argue with me for days on that, but I really do mean it. I think finding content to talk about is relatively simple. Now, granted, sometimes the content you talk about, no one cares. Like, if you talk about a new product that comes out and 50 other channels talk about it, eventually it's going to get boring, and you're probably not the first person to get it up. So that's the thing that I try to stay away from. I hate doing product reviews. I hate talking about stuff that's coming out. MCOL40, Vexicus, Mega Capital G, they all do that. That's their thing. Cyber Knight, everyone does that. That's their thing. That's what I noticed, and I was like, okay, cool, that's their thing. Let me invent my own thing to, keep me separate from all these channels. So it got me thinking, for all these little channels, this is really a video for you guys, for all you up-and-comers. I think this video is for you. I've done videos for you guys in the past about Yugitubing advice, and I think this might be the most important piece of advice I can give you, is that YouTube is great. You can get your name out there, you can make videos about Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh related content, you can make videos about anything, like, it doesn't have to be solely Yu-Gi-Oh, but since I am a Yu-Gi-Oh Yugi-Tuber, let's stay focused on that one thing. But I look at it like this: every time you upload a video, someone's going to watch it. Obviously, someone's going to watch it. It's rare that you'll ever upload a video and no one watches it. But you upload a video, people watch it, they'll give their like, their dislike, they'll give their feedback if they feel like it. You want constructive criticism, you might get constructive criticism, you might get some other stuff. It's the other stuff that just eats away at so many people. And I personally just want to talk about that today. Is that all up-and-coming channels that have been around for a while, that are starting to call it quits, channels that are just cracking under the pressure of, like, trolls and whatnot, it really kind of makes me sad, because I look at it like, every troll that comes on the internet is a nobody. Every troll that comes on YouTube has absolutely no credibility whatsoever. They have no videos, they have no subscribers, they have absolutely nothing. And yet, people let it eat away at them, and I can't stand to see it anymore. I've noticed that every once in a while, I'll get a couple troll comments. Every once in a while, they'll come in like, oh, Slim, you're garbage, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. I rarely ever respond to those comments. Like, I've said in videos before that I don't give a shit what people think, and that's like the honest truth. I really don't care, because I've done enough this past year and a half, etc., to establish myself as a really good channel for Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm far from the best, I'm not the worst, so I'm right there in the middle. I'd say I'm right there in the middle, in the fine line between good and decent, etc. Now, the thing is that every once in a while you get these comments, and, it drives people up the wall. Like, I see someone leave a nasty comment, of course I'm going to be lightweight upset, because it kind of ruins what I call my comment flow. And my comment flow is pretty simple, as with every other channel's comment flow. You always have people that are like, first, second, 23rd, 20 million, alright, cool, whatever. That's annoying, but people are going to do it anyway. And, some people just, like, really overreact to it. Like, alright, they're just saying they're first. They're the first to comment on your video. Okay, cool. Congratulations, I'm happy for you. Do you want a cookie? Like, that's literally like my whole thing. It's like, okay, cool, you were the first to watch my video, you're the first to comment, I thank you, I'm gonna move on. I look for constructive comments, I look for things people say. Like, I appreciate when people say, you missed this, you forgot this, etc. I appreciate that, because that tells me that I left something out that was very important to you guys, so I have to go back and correct my mistake, either by responding to that comment or making a follow-up video. Perfect example is the return of Slim Psychology, doing the side decking for the current format. I did forget decks. I forgot decks like Heroes, I forgot decks like X-Sabers, etc. What I don't appreciate, though, the one things like I don't appreciate is when people put kind of snide remarks. They're like, "Oh, you disappointed me. Oh, I can't believe that you of all people would leave this out. Oh, you know nothing about this deck." See, number one thing, I don't fucking disappoint people, and I'm gonna say that with the utmost sincerity that I do not disappoint people. I know that, you know that. I'm going to be very upfront about that. I don't disappoint people with my videos. It's very rare that I make a video that's really, really bad because I know what you guys want. You guys know my channel. My channel is 99% your guys' ideas and 1% Slim's input. That's what it is when you really kind of break it down. Because like I just get up here and talk about it. You know, anyone can do it, but you guys listen to me because I kind of make it fun for you guys. I make it interactive for you guys. And that's why you guys like my channel. It's because I'll listen to your ideas and I will try to get all of them up here eventually. Now, another example. I did the Good, the Bad, the Yu-Gi-Oh! On Prophecy yesterday. I told people, I have no idea what the deck does. It's a bunch of books. It's a bunch of magicians doing a bunch of crazy magic tricks. I don't know what the deck does. My brother Vexy helped me out. He gave me a list, etc. People need to understand one thing, and this is the one thing that I just can't believe people don't understand as many times as I've said it. Every Good, Bad, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not a freaking deck profile. It's a template of a deck with cards that you can run in it that it looks like a deck profile. But if you go and you look at like my Agent one or Dino Rabbit, you're going to see like 45, 50 cards. Come on, you guys, use some logic. I'm not that dumb. I'm not going to make a 50 card Dino Rabbit deck and say it's good. I'm not going to make, you know, a 49 card Chaos Dragon deck and say it's good. What I do is I'll give you the deck template with a couple cards that you can switch in or out in your main deck and or side deck. That's what I do. I talk about what's good about it, what's bad about it, and then the broken combos, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Part of it. But people really just misconstrued what I say. They need to understand it's not a freaking deck profile. If I'm going to do a deck profile, I'm going to show you the real cards, or I'm going to do a DN deck profile with the person's name, with what place they got, etc. if I can't be at the YCS. So that's the one thing, and I notice a lot of people get the same crap on their videos, and I literally call that crap because you probably comment before you even watch the video. You're three seconds into the video, oh, I don't like the deck profile. It's not a deck file, bro. Deck profile, bro. Calm down. Like, that's one thing. And I notice a lot of channels they've messaged me, they've talked to me about this. They're like, people go on my videos and they dislike them before they even watch them. You know, it happens. Now, here's the thing you need to understand, though, is that it's going to happen. I don't think anyone in all of YouTube has a video that has like a perfect score. Granted, you might have a couple. I have like maybe 10 in total that have like 0 dislikes. But everyone has to find a problem with something. It could be the most personal video I make. Like when I got my 10,000 subscribers, I got like 12 dislikes. Why did I get those dislikes? People probably didn't want to hear me saying, oh, I got 10,000 subscribers. Oh, I'm working with ARG. They don't want to hear that because A, they're jealous, B, they don't care, and C, it wasn't Super Yu-Gi-Oh! Related. Okay, cool, I understand that. But you need to look at your likes and dislikes. You need to see how many more likes you have over dislikes. If you have a significant amount of dislikes versus likes, look at your video again and realize, did I do something wrong? Was there something about this video that just didn't work like all my other videos work? That's something you need to do. You need to go back and you need to criticize yourself because you're your best critic. If you can see your flaws, then you're going to get a lot better. Like, I mean, I make a million mistakes. I forget card rulings all the time. I forget to mention people in videos. I forget all that stuff. And, you know, I try to correct it. Sometimes I just don't correct it. And, you know, I just got to move on with the content that I have up here. Now, I feel that for up-and-coming channels, your sub counts are low. They're going to go up with time. Now, what does it take to make them go up? People have talked about it. It's about consistency. I've talked about the 3 C's of Yugitubing. Consistency, creativity, and commitment. Those were the 3 C's of Yugitubing. We already talked about that. But other things you need to realize is that you need to accept criticism. And criticism is very hard to accept. At times, like, even the best of us can't accept it. We're like, are you serious? Like, that's your problem with the video? Like, I had people that are like, I don't want to watch your video because of the intro. Well, that's too fucking bad. I put the intro in there if I feel like it. Some videos I don't put it in. It depends on how long the video is. It's called, you pause it, you skip 26 seconds ahead, you watch the video. It's really not that hard. I think people are just really lazy, to be honest. And that's my whole thing, is that an intro is there to tell you what you're about to see. You're about to see something from that group of video segments. It lets you know that when you come to someone's channel, this is what they do. This is what they're known for. And that's what I think makes an intro amazing. So that's one thing. Other things I can say is that you're always going to get that one little troll that has to dislike every single one of your videos, has to comment on every single one of your videos. I know plenty of them. I'm not going to name names. I know some that are just infamous on everyone's videos that go in and just destroy the person. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, they hate their videos if they make a single mistake. They have to find a problem with everything. And that just means, you know, they got nothing better to do with their lives. I honestly think like that. Like, think about it. If they go in and they're so specific about your mistake, it means they watched it. So you see, by watching it, you're doing what I want you to do. You're still watching my video. I don't care if you don't like it, but you still watched it. So that's my whole thing, is that in the end, you can't get mad at that. They're still doing you a favor, whether they want to do it or not. They're still watching your video. Who cares if they dislike it? That doesn't mean anything. Dislikes doesn't prevent you from becoming a YouTube partner. It doesn't prevent you from being successful on YouTube. And that's the whole thing, is that once you realize that, like I've come to realize like very early on, you know, not everyone's going to like you. Like, I don't blame you. I mean, there are some people that can't stand me. Okay, cool. I probably can't stand you either. It's a very simple process when I think about it. And you see, I like channels that, frankly, do not give a fuck what everyone thinks. My perfect example, my pinnacle example will always be Mickey Vlogs. It doesn't matter what channel I watch. He said some very kind words towards me in his last video. I'm going to return the favor right here. I love his channel for the fact that he doesn't give a fuck what you guys think. He knows it's Yu-Gi-Oh related. He's going to talk about it. He's going to say whatever's on his mind. There's going to be trolls. He doesn't care. Video's good. Look at the likes and dislikes. Like 100 likes, 3 dislikes. There's your proof in the pudding right there. Perfect example. Mickey, keep doing your thing. Thank you for your kind words. I just wanted to shoot it back at you. Sub to him if you haven't subbed. We got to get that man up to 10,000 plus subs. Like, it's ridiculous. His subs need to go up. Anyways. That's my whole little spiel to you guys, is that once you come to realize that you're going to have flaws in your videos, we all do. I have plenty of flaws. I'm still learning how to edit because, I mean, I'm a software noob. I know absolutely nothing. And, you know, it's things like that that you'll come to understand as you continue on YouTube. And you'll realize that, okay, this wasn't as good as my last video. How do I make it better? If you can figure that out on your own, you're going to do so much better in every video you upload. I've noticed myself, people have commented that my ability to talk on camera to you guys, like you guys are right there, is what separates my channel from a lot of channels. I have no problem talking on camera. I have no problem going in front of people and, you know, giving a whole like speech or whatever. That's one thing that I've learned, and YouTube has definitely helped me do that. It's made me a lot more confident as a person, and it's helped me reach a bigger audience with the you know, the stories and the message I try to convey in every video. And I feel that that's what everybody can do. There is no reason why that there's anyone out there that can't do that. And I feel that the sooner you realize that, the sooner you will understand what it takes to be successful on YouTube, and you will be successful on YouTube. You can't look at subscribers as what makes you successful. It's a number. That means nothing. You can upload one of the best videos in the world and have like 2 or 3 subscribers, but that video could go viral and you get a bunch of subscribers, and then you could never upload again. You know all about these one-hit wonders on YouTube that upload some video, it gets like 2 million hits, and like it goes viral and they have like 47 subs. Like, it's kind of crazy when you think about it. You got to realize that too. This is Yu-Gi-Oh, you guys. It's rare we'll ever hit 1 million views or more on segments these days. Back then, I remember, I think some videos did get like over 1 million views. You know, if there's a fight, if there's something ridiculous, if there's a little kid beating an adult, you know, of course, anything like that's gonna, you know, trigger views. Like, it's just, you know, it's human nature to watch that. And I think that, you know, continuing on in YouTube, almost being on here for 2 years, I realize now what it takes to be successful. I realize what it takes to make your videos better. And I realize that, well, you're gonna get trolled. People are gonna talk shit. Like, you know, it's real life. Think about it. There's no way you ever went through life and no one ever said a bad thing about you. Like, someone's always got a problem with you. And I mean, you know, it's the exact same thing. And I think that my message to you today is that you can get through it. You do not give up. You do not give up if someone doesn't like you or doesn't like your content. You're going to get better over time. I know that for a fact. I've done that myself. I've seen channels do that themselves. Their content has gotten so much better, so much more enjoyable. And it's not because their lighting is amazing, their editing is amazing. It's how they present themselves on camera. It's that they know what they're talking about, and it's the fact that they care. All I ever want at the end of the day, when this is all said and done, You can say SlimXTeamSymmetry, Mike, he cared about his subscribers and he cared about the content he put on his channel. He was not perfect. He was far from it. He was a knucklehead 99% of the time. He never took off his damn hat. He always was matching. He always wore jewelry. Blah, 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 etc. If that's what people can say about my channel, I'm happy at the end of the day. And I hope that you guys will take this message to heart and understand that it doesn't matter who you are. You could have 0 subs right now. You could have 200,000 subs. You could be simply unlucky with 67,000 subs opening Yu-Gi-Oh product. It doesn't matter how big or how small your subs are. It's about the quality of content you put out and the commitment and the time that you put into your videos, because people will get the message and you will do a lot more than you would if you just uploaded what everyone else did. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I wanted to give you guys some honest feedback from someone who knows, and I just hope that it helped you guys along the way. There's another video I'm going to annotate. My good friend Michael Bonaccini of Death Aspect uploaded a very interesting video about bringing back competitive play to Yu-Gi-Oh! I really want you guys to watch it. It's very interesting. It really spoke to heart about what we here in the YuGi-Tube community can do to get competitive play back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm going to link that in his channel. I want you guys to check that out. And I just hope that you guys enjoyed the videos. You know, thumbs it up. Comment below. What are your concerns with YouTube if you're starting out, if you're continuing on? What do you want me to talk about? Because I think that I can make a lot more videos about specific things in YouTube. This one being about dealing with trolley comments, trolley messages, and how you just ignore them. Like, if you ignore a problem, it usually goes away. That's my whole philosophy. Maybe I'm too optimistic, but that's what I think. So anyways, comment below with your thoughts, thumbs up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, best of luck to everyone that's continuing on in Yugitubing. Anyone who's thinking about retiring, there's no reason to quit unless you really feel that it's time to go. But I think that you will always, in your heart, you'll know that you'll always return. So anyways, best of luck to everyone, thumbs up the video, and thank you for watching.